Here she is, timeless, elegant, absolutely adorable, tried and true construction. And because it's JBU by JBU, you know it is comfortable. This is the Bethany. This is our today's special, a 24-hour sale only. There will be no post-sale on this. So at midnight, she turns into a pumpkin and goes right back up to full price because today we are at over half off the retail value on a shoe that has memory foam, geometric laser cutouts that are so fun and feminine. We have a soft, shimmering color palette for you, a beautiful heel that lifts you off the ground, but not too high. Everything is comfortable, is padded, and it even has the APMA seal of acceptance, which means foot doctors say wearing this shoe contributes to good foot health. She checks all the boxes, and the price that we have for you today makes this a deal too good to pass up. I'm so excited to bring this presentation to you, and we're gonna dive right in. I have Laura Duffick here, who is not only the brand ambassador for JBU by JBU. You started as a big fan of JBU before all this happened, so welcome back.
Hi, everybody.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. And you know what? This has been such an exciting day for us because Bethany has been in the works for like a year.
Wow.
Because a year ago, we launched Jolene that you made a customer pick. You chose that to be a favorite. And the Jolene had this brand new rubberized outsole that feels so good. That's a 2-inch heel. It's called a demi wedge, so it gives you more support. It's got great traction, big strike zone, so you feel very stable underneath. But at the same time, it's a shock absorber.
Yes.
So that the weight that you put on your foot, the weight that normally goes up through your ankle and your knees and your back and your legs, you don't feel that. So now it's got that really smart design, and she is loaded with fashion.
Colors. I love these colors. Look at this outfit. Yes, please. This is that beautiful silver. I will tell you, the silver, we now have fewer than 500 available for everybody who is watching. Sizing, we have 6 through 12 with half sizes, with medium and wide width. Here's the black. The black is always a very popular option. It's an easy choice, and it's something that you know will go with everything you have in your closet. But we have more options for you. How about the most beautiful blush shimmer? I mean, this is such a chic, sophisticated way to wear pink.
I love it.
And that shimmer is just an iridescence. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's so elegant and grown up, you know. It's like a really elevated way to do it. I personally love the taupe. That's the one that I have on. I'm just a big fan of golds and those earth tones, and I thought this one was just something that you will easily be able to pair with any outfit. I think it goes great with the trousers that I have on. These are Jaclyn Smith, by the way, coming up next hour. So is this top. So even from the dressiest of outfits to the most casual, this is a shoe that's gonna work for you. And I love how you did the blush with the black, and it's just, again, elegant. A little touch of blush in your top.
Yeah, how about that?
This shoe is incredible.
Just thank you.
It really is.
Thank you. This has been a big day for me.
I know, honestly. Oh, and this blue, we're calling it navy, is really, really gorgeous.
It's so smart, everyone. And you know what? It doesn't matter which one you choose. In fact, I know that because we've gone back and we looked. Number of you are picking more than one of these because you know the great buy that's just for today. The point of this is you're looking at a shoe that not only gives you super, super fashion, many different ways to wear it, whether it's a dress, whether it's jeans. I love the jumpsuit.
I do too.
How great that looks. And you know what? It's multi-generational. Whether that's the kids in college, those kids in college that always want to look good, whether it's those of us who are going back into the workforce, maybe it's back into the office, maybe it's just Sunday service, and you want to look good and you want to look put together.
Right.
Maybe it's this Easter season that'll be around the corner before you know it, and you want to be able to pull the outfit together.
Yeah.
We talked about this earlier, and I love that Michelle said this. She goes, you know, sometimes when you put an outfit together, you don't just stop at the shoe. It looks like you gave up.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, I love your outfit. I love that dress.
Oh, the shoe. Okay. The shoe just kind of.
But a lot of times that's because we feel like we need to be comfortable, and in order to do that, we have to give up the stylish aspect, but
that's
not with this.
Not
Here,
at all.
Let's take a tour.
Let's do this.
Let's
And
do
you
it.
know
Okay.
what? When you see this, not only is it that outsole, which I call it the magic outsole, because it's rubberized and it feels so good, and it's really what gives you kind of that cloud-like feel. But on the inside, I'm going to open this up because there is a Velcro closure, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But the insole is so fantastic. Hey, one thing that's happening with our sweet model here that I want to point out, she has the silver on. She's got silver jewelry on.
Yeah.
So if you love your silver jewelry, you've got your earrings, your necklace, your bracelet, make sure you finish it off with the silver shoe.
It really just ties the entire look together. And she's looking edgy and cool, and like she could be headed out for the night. And then we have Dagmara, who's wearing the black, and she's doing it with that crop jean that everybody is wearing right now. A wide leg crop denim. You just throw on an easy blazer with a t-shirt underneath and you're all set. It definitely makes it chic. And instead of having to wear a pump, stiletto, where your toes are squished, the ball of your foot is on fire, your dogs are barking, right?
Yeah.
You could wear this and you get that same finished, elegant look, but they're so comfortable. And then look at Rosie.
Oh,
she looks
my
like a little prima
gosh.
ballerina.
She does. And you know what?
With that great skirt.
Rosie, I have to, all the gals, when they came
You
into
all
the
look
studio,
amazing.
first of all, you guys skipped into the studio because
That's
you knew you
true.
were making me laugh because they were so happy and their feet felt good. And each one of them looked at me and went, these are so comfortable. That's the whole point. You can get a fashionable shoe. By the way, JBU, nationwide brand, comfort brand, we're everywhere. And that's why today it's so important to pick up on this, because at any one of our retailers, this shoe will be easily over $100. It's our coordination with HSN that brings you this incredible value. But I've got to show you this. This is the insole. That's micro suede. Look at the thickness right here. You can see it, of how thick that insole is. That is like the pillow underneath your feet.
Goodness.
Speaking of pillows, there's a pillow back here for your heel so that area is even protected. We've got the double strap that goes over the top, which was actually a suggestion from our customers. So this makes it more of a close fitting type of strap, so you really feel that shoe in place. And the oval toe, but this cutout, this geometric cutout, this is brand new for us. This is the first time you're seeing that. It does two things: heightens the fashion, makes the shoe really something to see. It allows airflow.
Yes.
So it's the function of the shoe to keep your feet nice and cool always. Cutout design on the side. I mean, everywhere you look. This is one of the things that I'm finding when I talk to more and more of our consumers, our JBU fans. You do not want a plain shoe.
Right.
You just don't want any more plain shoes in your closet. You have enough of those. Anytime you invest in another shoe, you want it to stand out. You want it to be interesting. And I guarantee you on this one, I feel this strongly, that when you have this in your wardrobe or when you're wearing it and your girlfriends see it, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna be like, that's a cute shoe.
Because don't you notice it right away, especially with the shimmer, even with a pant where it's a little bit covered, which, by the way, look at how pretty and elegant that looks. It looks just like I'm wearing a pump, like a, you know, super uncomfortable pointy toe pump. Instead, I have on a gorgeous comfort shoe, but I think that shimmer really draws your attention immediately. There's plenty of room to wiggle your toes. By the way, we have wide width as well and half sizes. So, I mean, you truly get a custom fit. And then we talked about this last presentation. When you have a bunion, when you have a wonky toe, when you have, you know, some irregularities going on, comfort tends to take the front seat, because if you are not feeling comfortable, you're not going to make it through the day. With this one, and I can attest to this, because I have these issues happening, you would never know.
No.
You would never know. We get something light and airy, you can't see it, you can't tell, and I feel comfortable because everything is soft.
Everything is soft. It looks, you can have the two things come into play. You can have high fashion, lots going on with the shoe, and still have all the components in there, so it feels absolutely outstanding. There is not a single person that I've come across today that didn't say to me, oh my gosh, it feels so good.
Right.
You want to put it on, you want to wear it. And you know, I want to kind of make this point, and you can see it on some of the gals. Even those of us who are wearing just black, right? Black pants. Wouldn't our instinct to go with a black shoe to finish it off?
Right.
Don't do that. Pick up one of the colors like the shimmers. Now imagine that look, you would think the black shoe would finish it off. Dagmara, can you do me a favor? Can you put your foot in here with your black shoe, just right next to hers? Can you do that?
Just to see how it would
Just
look
to see
with the
how
black
it would
pant?
look with the
Yeah.
black. And I'm not, if you like the all black look, I think that would be fantastic. But to prove the point,
Come on
thank
in.
you.
Come on in.
To
There you
prove
go.
the point, right? So you've got the black pants, the
And
black
it would
shoe.
work. I mean,
It would work
technically
fine.
it would work.
But the point
this
with
is more
this
fun.
is, everybody, is now you add in that shimmer. Now it really highlights everything that you're doing. It highlights the fact that she's got her silver jewelry on, that she's got that silver top on.
Yeah.
Now it brings everything to life. I love the black. The black has a purpose. It has a place.
Sure.
We rely on that. That's the shoe that we turn to, professional settings, how we pull things together. But our shimmer is just new now with today's special in the Bethany. What the shimmer is, whether it's the silver or whether it's gonna be the blush or whether it happens to be that taupe, what it does is it's not like sparkly. That's not it.
No, it's like a pearlescence almost.
It's a little bit like a kiss of sunlight, right? Where it just in the sunlight has that little bit of twinkle in it. That's exactly what this is. So that's why it looks elevated, it looks sophisticated, but like Dagmara was showing, you can play it off with the jeans. Here's some of the neat things that it has. So one of the features that you're gonna find that you love, if you've never ever tried our Mary Jane before, is gonna be that hook and loop closure, right?
Oh my gosh, game changer. At first I'm like, oh, it's a little button, that's a pain. And then I'm like, wait, it's JBU, there's no way.
Yeah, and you open it
And
up,
you lift it
right?
up, yeah, a little hook and loop.
And it's got the Velcro underneath. Then you're gonna find that micro suede footbed, wicking moisture away, and your foot does not slide. Because at micro suede, it's easy for the grip to be there. Feminine details, memory foam insole, 2-inch heel, all those great features locked into one super shoe at
It's
a really
incredible.
great buy.
Amazing value. And by the way, I will let you know, this is a true 24-hour only today's special. So at midnight, the price disappears. We don't have any post sales on this. After this show, you will only see this one more time on the air at 9 o'clock on the list with Debbie D. So these are your final opportunities. I will say also, if you love that silver, that is our most limited option, and a lot of you are grabbing that. I mean, it is like jewelry for the feet. It's absolutely beautiful. I love that this gives a sense of lightness and airiness, and yet you don't have to show your entire foot. You don't have your toes sticking out. This is something, even now, you can put this in your bag.
You wear now.
You recommended this, like, okay, wear your boots to work, and then when you get there, swap them out for this. It's a professional look, it's super comfy. Like, this is something that is going to take you all the way through the seasons. And when spring and summer roll around, when you're starting to go to weddings and graduations and, you know, I don't know, church events and things, and you're having garden parties and whatever it is, you've already got the shoe here and ready now. And you got it at over half off the retail value, which is really incredible.
Many of you, like, I think of teachers, we've talked about this, professors who need to wear a great shoe like this. That black is gonna come in very handy. Hospitality, if you're, you know, greeting people.
Sure.
If you're in the hotel industry and you're meeting clients. How about if you're a real estate person and you're meeting clients and taking them around and you wanna look professional, but you've gotta be on the go? This is that shoe for you. That black is a staple. But isn't it interesting when you see it on Dagmara, when she's got the jeans, she's got the blazers are in this season.
Yes, they most definitely are.
So get your blazers out, because look at how it just pulled everything together, much to Michelle's point, and I'm gonna steal it from her again. Whole outfit is looking great, and then the shoe is the wow. To really finish off that look. Something else that you said that I'm gonna steal from you too. I'm trying to be honest and straightforward here with you, and that I'm taking it from you, but I'm giving you credit. You said, you know what? You don't have to have your toes done.
Yeah.
You don't have a pedicure,
Like,
your
isn't that
feet
nice?
aren't summer ready, so what? The Bethany has got you covered. You just put these shoes on, you look pulled together, it's great. You can walk 1,000,000 miles in these, and that's what makes these so great. So it doesn't matter what color you choose. In fact, this is the one thing I wish we could see, because we could talk all about fashion and all the cutouts and the double strap and the satin ribbon in the back. It's when you get these home. And the first time you put these on and you're like, wow.
It's such a nice feeling. It makes you feel like you're so accomplished. I'm speaking from experience when you're like, man, I got a national brand name. I got it for half off what it would cost me in retail. It's beautiful, and then you put your foot in and you're like, and it's comfy. It's like boom, 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 boom. We did all the things.
Yeah.
And today is by far the best time to be grabbing this. We are bringing you flex payments, which by the way, if you've never used it before or you have no clue what that is, anyone can use FlexPay anytime. When you check out, it's an option that you choose, and now you get to spread your payments out. So in this case, it would be $18.33. Your shoes are immediately on their way to you. It's not layaway. And then every month, it's the same interest-free monthly payment, whether that's credit card, debit card, PayPal, whatever you decided you prefer to use. But you get your shoes now, and you're really going to have fun, I think, realizing how many outfits this will go with.
You know what?
And if you don't love them, you can send them back. You have 30 days to try it, and we have free exchanges if you need a different size or color.
You got it all covered.
You know?
That's what that means, is you are covered. This is worry-free shopping, and with the shimmer, this is new for us, the shimmer design. I think you're gonna get it home. I heard from a lady, she shopped last night when we were on, heard from her through social media. She picked up every color. That means the blush, the silver, and the taupe in the shimmer. And she said, I'm gonna have a ball. I'm gonna have a ball changing them in and out. And she said, you know what? This is something that is subtle. She kept using the word subtle. And I like that because it adds in style. There's that satin ribbon in the back, but you can see that little bit of that shimmer design, yet it gives such an impactful look. All of our geometric cutout. This is an oval toe, which means that you still got wiggle room. We mentioned this earlier, and people talked about your bunion.
Yeah.
Michelle, poor Michelle, she got a bunion.
Come on, we all do, right?
Right, and you know what?
Bueller, anybody?
You don't, yes,
we
no,
do.
there are a lot of people.
It's very common.
It's very
yes.
common, and this is why I mention it, because there may be ladies out there going, how am I gonna do that if I have
Correct.
a bunion? First of all, Michelle has it on.
They're so soft.
You can't even see it.
Do you even know which foot it is? I mean, you can't even tell, and you know if you have it, usually it's glaringly obvious when you're wearing your shoes. You can't tell, and I'll never tell. You don't need to know.
Now the other question
look
is,
that I can pick up my toes. See, look how flexible these are. Wow.
Can you, is it irritating the
Not
bunion?
at all. It is so soft and malleable, look at this, and buttery.
Yeah.
And even the underside of this is the softest feel, so it's not irritating my foot in any way. I do want to give you a quick update. The silver, flying out of here. We are now in the 300s now.
Yeah.
So if you want to grab that, you need to get it soon. And what did you say, Rocky? We have 6.5 through 11, that's it, in the silver. Wow, okay. Now, everything else across the board, we have 6 through 12 with half sizes, medium and wide width. We just lost the size 6 in the blush now. We're in prime time, baby. This is it. We have one more presentation after this one tonight, and that's it. And this price disappears at midnight, so don't miss out. You can always just do the $18 flex pay, and if you change your mind and decide you don't like them, you can send them back. But this is not one of those things where you can come back 3 days from now and we've got a post sale going on. Our buyers made sure to let us know because we don't want you guys to miss out on this one. So,
and you know what, thank you.
Get it while you can.
Thank you for sharing that about your little bunion situation, because I think that—
Are you still talking about my bunion, Laura?
But you know what, wait a minute. You know what, the reason why I say that is because there's so many of us that deal with foot issues. And I think there are a lot of ladies out there that are gonna appreciate that. So I'm gonna take it out of the spotlight now. You'll be happy about it.
I named it Bessie. Bessie Bunion. She's getting her moment to shine tonight on primetime television.
But I know that there are ladies sitting back going, hey, I'm happy she addressed that, because it would have been a question that came up.
Because that's the worst. You know, when you see a shoe, you fall in love with it, and then you try it on and you're like, man, once again, it's too uncomfortable for me to wear. And it's always the pretty ones, right?
Right.
Well, not tonight. And that's the beauty of this. I think that's why it's been so popular. Also, JBU is a name that we know. JBU is a huge national brand. It is all about comfort, construction, and quality, truly. That this is the kind of shoe, if you're going on a trip, take it with you. It's gonna go with your sundresses, your evening dresses. It's gonna go with your little shorts and cute t-shirts.
It looks so sharp right there.
It doesn't weigh a thing. You can fold them up, you can throw them in a bag, wear these on your commute, wear them to the wedding you have coming up. I mean, it's really hard to find a shoe that can fit the bill for all of that.
For all those things. You know, you've got a formal night on a cruise.
Yes.
Yes, but you have to
Ooh,
walk.
and you got a little shimmer.
You got to walk the ship first to get to the ballroom or the dining room.
Yeah.
Now you've got a shoe that you feel stable in on the ship, and it looks dressed and put together. I'm wondering if they can do a chart or a graphic for Bessie.
Are you still thinking about Betsy?
I'm teasing.
I'm gonna text you tonight and be like, Bessie says goodnight, Laura Duffick.
I'm teasing. But you know what? Isn't it great to be able to have something that you're excited to wear?
Yeah,
You're
it
excited.
is.
You know what I would do, like with the silver? I would stand in your closet with the silver in your hand and start to look at all the ways that you can take what you already own, what you already have, and how you can start to add new flair, new flavor to it by pulling things together. Really, truly, anyone who owns any silver jewelry should have the silver shoe.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna decorate your neckline, your ears, your wrists, your fingers with silver jewelry. That's the finishing touch. Same is true for the taupe shimmer, which is the opposite, which is our gold. Yes, oh, thank you.
This is me. This is, and I live in gold. You know, we all have a preference, right? And I think that's maybe why I always gravitate towards the taupes and the golds and the tans. But to your point, look at it's like its own little piece of jewelry, and you've got the same like beautiful shimmer. This is a little more casual, but maybe you're doing, you know, something a little bit more dress up, and you've got your gold bangles and things.
Beautiful.
I mean, this is how you can really have some fun and think of your shoes in this way. That is another accessory, but it's something that kind of takes a beating, which is why we need good quality at the same time, right? Because you're out and about, hopefully you're out dancing, you're doing some fun things. You need high quality as well, and JBU by Jambu definitely hits the high quality mark. This is why out in retail, this shoe, comparable value would be $120. And look at all the ways to wear. I mean, truly, this is ageless, it is timeless, it doesn't matter what your style is, you're cool and casual, you're dressed up. It's really hard to find shoes like that, and we have it today, and it's our Today Special.
And you're not
like,
going,
give it a shot.
You're not, I love that you did that bracelet thing.
Right?
I think that, I thought that was beautiful. You know what, this is one of those that, I started out the program when I first got my samples, and I was really looking at this and thinking about all the good things that are available to say about the Bethany. What popped into my head, and I keep reiterating it because it's true, I remember when I first started out in my career, and well, I had to have pumps, right? You had to have that pump that you got the heel and it just was plain and it went with your suits. We all wore suits and jackets and everything. You went into a retail store, what colors did you have to choose from? Black, navy, and like a tan or a taupe.
Yeah,
that was it, and they were plain. There was nothing special about them. You look at this and you go, wow, there's so much going on. There happens to be the double strap. It's the cutout. It's the cutout at the heel that's there for you. And look at this heel. How much give that has. So it is the shock absorber. So it is the shoe that stands out. You know what? I have these ankle pants on tonight.
Yeah.
Ankle
Beautifully
pants
showcases it.
Ankle pants are the key right now, right? The wide leg, the ankle pants. These finish it off.
And I was just comparing to the blush with the taupe. The blush is gorgeous. It's very subtle. Like, it is not something that screams pink. It's like a beautiful kind of undertone. Look at this.
Oh.
Now it's pulling the pinks from the stones in my bracelets. Like, this is my nails, it matches. This is a really beautiful option as well. We've got about 800 left in the blush.
That's it.
We reach millions of households. We are pulling into prime time. Everybody is getting home from work right now. You're tuning in to see what's happening here on the network. This is a big deal today. This is anchoring our day. It's our Today Special. The sale ends at midnight. So this will jump back up to $80. Comparable retail value is $120. The silver, I have to warn you, is in the low 300s at this point. So you're back on tonight in the list at 9 p.m. It will be a very rare sight to see if this makes it to air. And if it does, it may very well be just a couple of sizes here and there. So I want you to be able to get yours while we have all the half sizes and the wide width available too.
Yeah, you know, you want to be able to get, and by the way, shop true to size.
Yes.
Don't go up, don't go down. You don't have to do any of that. Shop very true to size. One of the things that, you know, it's always interesting to me that when I'm with each one of the hosts, they always have something unique that they do, and that's why I take it from you. But I tell you that I'm
we give it to you.
But you know what?
Different perspectives.
You did earlier, you kept touching the top to show everyone how flexible this is. One little finger, this is soft against your toes. This is not something that's rigid and hard and this area cutting into your foot. This is smooth. It's easy and good to feel around, but we don't lose anything in the design. It doesn't affect the pretty picture that it is. Plus, as Michelle showed you with the trousers that she has on, if this is all that's sticking out of your pant, right? Just the top portion. Look at how decorative that is. Once again, not
Really
plain.
adds something.
It adds something to the whole entire look, which is
that.
what's fantastic.
Isn't that beautiful? And I cannot get over this heel. Like, look. What heels, usually when you walk, you feel that shock and it just reverberates
clink,
up your
clink,
leg,
clink,
right?
clink.
Yes, your calves, your low back, everything's hurting. With these, it's just absorbing the shock. Look how flexible they are. I can just lift my toes. Look at the flexibility there.
Oh, wow, that's great.
They are absolutely the most comfortable shoes. You will love wearing them. You'll love the compliments that you get. When the sunshine hits these, it just glimmers. It's like a pearlescent effect. It's absolutely stunning. It's so chic. So grab your favorite color. That blush is beautiful. We've got about 800. We have black. We have that stunning navy blue. And the silver will very soon be last call. That one, you guys, we've got just about 300 or so for everyone. Size 6 through 12 with half sizes, medium width and wide width. You will absolutely love them. And you know what? If for some reason you don't, you can send them back. You have 30 days to do so.
Absolutely.
So it's something that we're so excited about here. And it's been a huge hit, even across social media.
Yeah.
People are loving this. In fact, we wanted to share a little social media video with you to see what others are saying. Take a look.
Let's discuss my new JBU shoes. They're called the Bethany and are exclusively sold on HSN. They have this fab memory foam insole and an easy hoop and loop closure. Winner! Now I like styling them with more of a menswear vibe, but they also look great with dresses, jumpsuits, and even shorts. And did I mention that they're available in 5 different colors? So why don't you walk on over to HSN today and grab yourself a pair or two. Okay, bye!
There's a lot of great benefits to cleaning with our Happy